welcome to our channel. In this video, we want to present you about manual assembly line. Before we start the video, I want to introduce you our group member. This is our profile.
So guys, don't forget to like and comment this video, subscribe our channel, and share this video to others.
Let's continue this video.
Hello guys, so now we are in Toko Home Industry Sari Murni that's located on Kesejahteraan Street number 65, North Cikarang, Bekasi.
The model tofu making process are started from collection of soybean stock from the storage room, stocking soybeans, shaking milling, boiling soybeans, filtering process, tofu forming, and the last is frying the tofu. So let's check it out.
So guys, this is the storage room. Before processing, soybeans are stored in storage room. This storage room is not too large because this industry doesn't require too much soybean stock. Let's check it out.
And this is called soybeans milling area. Soybeans from the storage room are poured into the buckets and then brought to the milling area. Soybeans are given water and washed, then soaked for several hours. Soaked soybeans were previously milled using a soybean milling machine.
So, this is the boiling and filtering process. The soybeans go to the boiling process and then boil. After boiling, the soybeans are transferred to the filtering tube. And then this tube is not far from the boiling process. Then filtering using a tin of fabric and then add some additional ingredients like vinegar, as you can see. After filtering process, the tofu will go into the mold box and press. The pulp will come out through the channel and go to the disposal site. And after the tofu is get formed, the tofu will get fried in this roast station. And after that, the tofu is ready to get served. Manual assembly line, a production line that consists of sequence of workstations where assembly tasks are performed by human workers. Products are assembled as they move along the line. At each station, a portion of the total work content is performed on each unit. Base parts are launched onto the beginning of the line at regular interval or cycle time. Workers add components to progressively build the product. Work system consists of multiple workers organized to produce a single product or a limited range of products. Assembly worker perform tasks at workstation located along the line of flow of the product. Usually, a powered conveyor is used. Some of the workstation may be equipped with portable power tools. Factor favoring the use of assembly lines. The first is high or medium demands for product. The second, products are similar or identical. The third is total work content can be divided into work elements. And the last is to automate assembly tasks is impossible. The production rate of an assembly line is determined by its slowest station. Assembly workstation is designated location along the workflow path at which one or more work elements are performed by one or more workers.
Why assembly lines are productive? First, specialization of labor. When a large job is divided into small tasks and each task is assigned to one worker, the worker becomes highly proficient at performing the single task. Second, interchangeable parts. Each component is manufactured to sufficiently close tolerances that any part of a certain type can be selected at random for assembly with this matching component. Third, workflow principle. The products are brought to the workers. Fourth, line passing. The workers must complete their task with the cycle time of the line.
Work transport system. There are two basic categories in work transport system. They are manual and mechanized. In manual, work units are moved between stations by the workers without the aid of a powered conveyor, in order to allow for several issues including starving and blocking. Starving is the case where the operator has completed operating, but has to wait for the part from the prior station. And blocking is circumstances where the operator has finished working on the task, but must wait for the next operator to complete the task before moving the component. The cycle time differs because these issues, so often the buffer stock is used between workstations. The second basic category in work transport system is mechanized. In mechanized, work units are moved by powered conveyor or other mechanized apparatus. Work transport system can be continuous, intermittent or intermittent synchronous or asynchronous. There is no blocking with this conveyor system, but the issues that will arise are starving and components that are not.
Line passing. A manual assembly line operates a certain cycle time on average. Each worker must complete his or her assigned task within the cycle time. Pacing provides a discipline for the assembly line workers that more or less guarantee a certain production rate for the line. Several levels of pacing. First, rigid pacing. Each worker is allowed only a certain fixed time each cycle to complete the assigned task. Pacing with margin. Workers is allowed to complete the task within a specific time range, the upper limit of which is greater than the cycle time. No pacing. No time limit within which task must be completed. Each assembly worker works at his or her own pace.
Coping with product variety. There are three models in this part. First, single model assembly line. This is a specialized line dedicated to the production of a single model or product. The demand rate for the product is great enough that the line is devoted 100% of the time to the production of that product. Second, batch model assembly line. This line is used for the production of two or more models. Each model is produced in batches on the line. The models or products are usually similar in the sense of requiring a similar sequence of processing or assembly operations. It is for this reason that the same line can be used to produce the various models. And third, mixed model assembly line. This line is also used for the production of 2 or more models, but the various models are intermixed on the line so that several different models are being produced simultaneously rather than in batches. Automobile and truck assembly lines are examples.
Line balancing. Definition of terms used for line balancing. First, workstation. Workstation is the place of the assembly line where the job is accomplished. Second is station time. Station time is the amount of time the work element is assigned to a single workstation. 3. Work element. Work elements are the whole job component of the assembly process. 4. Cycle time. Cycle time is the average time needed to complete the product from the assembly line. Cycle time is usually influenced by the desired output during the production period with the formulation like this. 5. Balance delay. Balance delay, or often also referred to as balancing loss, is a measure of inefficiency created by the moment inequalities of each workstation. Balance delay can be achieved by using the formula like this. 6. Line efficiency. Line efficiency is the proportion of total station time to the ratio of unit time to the amount of workstation expressed as a percentage, defined as formula follows.
Line balancing algorithms. There are 4 algorithms of line balancing. First, largest candidate rule is the assignment of work elements to stations based on amount of time each work element requires. Second, kill bridge and western method is the assignment of work elements to stations based on position in the precedence diagram. Third, rank positional weights. The combines of the 2 preceding approaches by calculating an RPW for each element. Fourth, COMSOL random sequence generation. The sequences are generated by selecting at random from the set of available tasks and placing that task next in the sequence.
Okay, that's all from our video.
Thanks for watching.
Hopefully this video can give you some information about contoh assembly line.
Bye bye and